Making ground uses the highest quality resins that have been used in binder systems since the mid-1990s. Over that time, the systems have demonstrated their quality, durability, and ease of maintenance. This video aims to provide clients, specifiers, and installers with guidance on the basic requirements for the installation of our resin-bonded paving system. Making Ground's resin-bonded system is supplied in pre-weighed kits. Each kit comprises of two basic elements: the resin binder, which typically comes in two components, Part A and Part B, and the aggregate. The first step is to prepare the work area, and for the best performance, the system should be installed onto a stable substrate, such as asphalt or concrete. All imperfections in the substrate should be rectified prior to laying the resin-bonded system. Any surface irregularities should be removed by suitable methods, such as shot blasting or grinding. Any loose surface pieces or cracks must be repaired with a suitable repair product. Ensure the substrate is clean, free from latents and any contamination that may impair the adhesion of the system. The substrate must also be dry and fully cured prior to the installation of the resin-bonded system. If installing onto a concrete base, you will also need to consider our concrete primer. The areas to which the system is to be applied should be clearly defined and marked prior to the application. Protect termination points as necessary using duct tape or similar to prevent spillage of mixed resin and aggregate sticking to other surfaces. There are 5 easy steps when applying our resin-bonded system. Start by mixing component Part A of the resin binder using a drill and paddle until uniform. This should be done prior to the addition of the Part B component. Then add the Part B component of the resin binder to the pre-mixed Part A component, and continue to mix the Part A and B components together for 1 to 2 minutes to a smooth, uniform consistency. The mixed resin binder should immediately be poured and spread evenly across the substrate using floor rollers, serrated squeegees or notched levelers as required, and allowed to self-level. Care should be taken to ensure that the correct thickness is applied across the application area. Within 5 minutes of application of the resin binder onto the substrate, the aggregate is then scattered or broadcast over the resin and left to bond to the tacky uncured resin binder. Ongoing visual checks should be carried out to ensure a uniform surface texture is achieved without surface blemishes or faults. The resin bonded system is then left to cure, and once cured, the excess aggregate can be removed by a brush, blower or vacuum. In addition, here are a few more points to consider. Check weather forecasts in advance. It is vital that the uncured resin is not exposed to rain, hail, wind, debris or humid conditions during the curing process. Any form of water or moisture must be avoided. Depending on project requirements, a pre-weighed catalyst is also available for use to accelerate curing times if required. Ensure that the aggregates have fully covered the tacky uncured resin binder by adding excess aggregate. Continuous checks should be made, and if the resin binder is bleeding through, then additional aggregate should be applied. Always ensure that a wet edge is maintained. Joints between mixes will be visible unless the older mix is still workable. Allow the surfacing to cure in accordance with the recommendations of the technical data sheets. During the curing period, no disturbance or trafficking is permitted. The system technical data must be followed, and only suitable mixers, tools and equipment used. Tools and equipment should be cleaned with a suitable solvent-based cleaner, which will remove uncured resin and contribute in achieving a high-quality finish. For more information and to view our other products, visit www.making-ground.com.